A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagles Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for exciting NCCAA developmental basketball between the Lions from the Rep Center Academy and your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At this time, we ask you to please rise for our opening prayer. Lord Father, as always, we thank you for the talents you've given the young men. We ask you to keep them safe and free from all harm or injury, Lord. Bless us as we have this glorious day. Thank you for the beautiful weather. We just ask everything in this action, word, and deed in this gym today be glorifying to you. And Lord, above all, that we remember to worship our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant and join us in this exhibiting Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now, let's meet the starting lineup. First, for the visiting Lions, at guard, a 5'10" freshman from Reston, Virginia, number 5, Ali. At forward, at 6'8", from Perth, Australia, number 12, Logan Mullally. At guard, at 6'1", from Fredericksburg, Virginia, number 13, Jordan Austin. A 6'2" guard from Melbourne, Australia, number 30, Alex Thompson. A 6'8" forward from Melbourne, Australia, number 15, Jack Fountain. And now the starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At guard, a 6'3" senior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 1, Jalen Hardy. At guard, a 6'2" senior from Longwood, Florida, number 2, Jeriel Santana. At guard, a 5'9" senior from Anniston, Alabama, number 11, Amir Hardy. At forward, a 6'3" sophomore from Melbourne, Florida, number 12, Jesse Mitchell. And at guard, a 5'9" freshman from Orange Park, Florida and Puerto Rico, number 15, Brian Falcon. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The stadium mic decided to take a nap this afternoon, but we got you the starting lineups as we're ready for developmental basketball between the TBC Eagles and the visiting Lions of the Rep Center Academy from Atlantic Boulevard here in Jacksonville. These two teams met on November 2nd. The Rep Center ended up with the win, 78-64 in the season opening game for both teams. In just a moment, we're going to say hello to the Rep Center Lions, Josh Morissette, who's unable to play this afternoon, but in a moment after tip-off, we'll say hello to Josh, who is also a Trinity Christian Academy graduate. And they're going to redo that opening tip. Jack Fountain goes up against Jeriel Santana, and we are underway. Let's say hello to Josh Morissette of the Rep Center. Hello, Josh. Great to see you again, and great to have you on with us here.
Yes, sir. Hey, it's good to see you guys.
Gym for 4 years under Coach Cliff Willis.
Yes, sir.
So you're very familiar with this court, and unfortunately you haven't been able to play this season due to injury.
Yes.
The good news is, though, by playing for a prep school such as a Rep Center, you keep all your eligibility, and I know you're still in the hunt to play some college basketball.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's really just about getting over the mental hump of the injury, you know, taking it one day at a time. You know, recovery's, like you said, going to a post-grad, you don't suffer a loss of eligibility. So it's kind of good I got hurt in a situation like destination for me.
Teams trade missed shots to get us started. Jalen Hardy with possession. Hit that game-winning three-pointer just seconds before the final buzzer last week as the Eagles came from behind to win the ball game. And they're wearing the blues this afternoon. That's Brian Falcon for three. He tracks down his own rebound, double team, but finds Jesse Mitchell, who's averaging 12 points per game. Mitchell, though, a little trouble holding on to the ball. We have our first whistle. It's just, I think, to see who's going to have possession. Josh, how's the season gone for the Lions?
The season, of course, as any other team, we had our ups and downs. In the beginning, we started off a little bit rough, but it took us a minute to find out who we are and where our roles fit in as players. And I think once we found that, we were able to get well.
Now, these kinds of programs, they have a lot of turnovers, even during the season. How many of the guys are still here from when you came here back on November 2nd?
We have lost 2 players since November 2nd. And due to that, you know, you have people getting recruited to colleges, people point where people kind of just, and yeah, a lot of people find
Jeriel Santana misses everything on a three-point attempt. The ball goes out of bounds over to the Lions. Again, the Rep Center won the opening game of the season, 78-64, right here on this court. And these kinds of programs, we're popping up all over the city, the Jacksonville area. We played teams from Orlando, Valdosta, Georgia. The main benefit athletically is players who may not have gotten the offers they were hoping for get a lot of looks on these programs and end up playing college basketball.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like they may still have a little bit more juice. Like to somewhere they would like to come and grow, get better, get older, get stronger, get better, and develop your college career.
Ever first free throws of the afternoon. Jalen Hardy doing the honors. He averages 7.8 points per game. He misses that first free throw. Comes in at 67%, which is not bad. And free throw number 2 is good. The Eagles are on the board. It's 2-1 Rep Center. Jeffries is working our online scoreboard. That you see. Jaden Robertson doing the camera for us here this afternoon. And Noel Wakefield, the official statistician once again. Josh, I know you can't wait to get back out there and play. I was really hoping to see you play each time you came in, especially today, knowing that the season's about to end.
Yes, sir. I'm cleared to play March 28th, I believe. It's a 3-month recovery of the labrum, and I'm just taking it day by day.
Will you have any games left after that?
I believe we'll have a postgraduate national tournament in Rock Hill, South Carolina, that I should be cleared to play in. Forward to it.
Well, even if you get 1 minute, I hope you get that minute.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I know you're going to play a lot more and put some points on the board.
Yes, sir.
I've been watching you play since junior high.
Yes, sir.
You like to shoot the ball.
Yes, sir. I enjoy shooting.
But you're a team player. If you don't have the shot, you'll find an open man. So hopefully you'll get a chance to play in that national tournament.
Yes, sir.
We have a delay. We're going to see what that call's about. I think they're resetting the shot clock. 4-1 rep center. Jack Fountain has scored all 4 points for the Lions, and that's Jesse Mitchell burying a long three-pointer. And Jesse's had a few 20-point games here, Josh. He can shoot the ball from long range.
Oh, wow. Playing a zone like a 2-3, they really wide on guys like that like
Traveling,
be deadly.
traveling violation called on Logan Mullally, who scored 21 when you came here earlier in the season. You held Mitchell to 7 points, but Brian Falcon put 16 up on you. Both of those, they can put a bunch of points on the board.
Yeah.
That's Mitchell inside the paint. Underhand layup, probably ill-advised. He had Hardy open. Good defense by the Lions, but they couldn't hold on to the ball at the other end. Here comes Brian Falcon. He'll fire off a three. It's in and out, and rebounded by Alex Thompson. You definitely have a little height advantage over us.
Oh, yeah.
Your team, I remember from November, you get a lot of rebounds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We prioritize rebounds in practice. It all starts in practice. Like, we box out, and we get a lot of...
Alex Thompson just got 3 offensive rebounds and then the basket, so it's 6-4 Lions.
Yep. Our coach's motto is every loose ball is his.
And what is your head coach's name?
Coach Wesley Person. He has a lot of basketball knowledge. He happened to be in the NBA for 11 years.
Said hello to him just a little while ago, and talk about having some height on you. He must be about 6'8".
Oh, yeah. He's about 6'7", shooting guard. Real strong guy, could space the floor pretty well back in his day.
Assistant coach is Jeffrey Holland, who I don't think is here today.
Oh, no, sir. Not today. He won't be in.
Shot from the corner goes out of bounds, and it's TBC basketball. On the baseball field, the Eagles are leading Bob Jones University 8-3 in the bottom of the 5th. I know Gavin Williams has hit a home run, and Conley Burke has homered for the Bruins. He also homered last night. But the Eagles trying to take the series 2-1. They split the doubleheader last night. You can read about that at TBCEagles.com. Santana makes his move inside and gets around Fountain, which is not easy to do. Jack Fountain, that's a big man. He's wearing number 15, 6'8", from Melbourne, Australia. Other end of the court, Fountain couldn't quite pull in the rebound, and I notice you have 2 gentlemen from Melbourne, Alex Thompson also.
Yes, they have to.
You know, not many of the prep academy schools will give us a full roster like Coach Person has. Mm-hmm. But being an NBA player, he knows what a roster should look like.
Oh, yeah.
Logan Mullally misses the 3-point attempt, and we have a man down on the left side of the court. That is Mullally. Did I say that right, Mullally?
I believe it's Mullally.
Mullally, okay. Put a little punctuation mark right there. Mullally. Lions will keep possession. That one's for 3, and it's good. That's Ali. Unusual name. Pulls off there, Ali.
Pretty smooth name.
But a smooth shot there he just did for the 3-pointer. We're talking with Josh Morissette, a Trinity Christian Academy graduate and a member of the Lions, but unable to play. Says he'll get back in there, hopefully, for that national tournament. Amir. Now, Amir had a grueling injury last year, and I won't describe it, but we're very happy that he got to play again as a senior this year.
Right.
That three-pointer misses from Santana. Great ball movement up the court, but Falcon thwarts the layup effort by Jordan Austin. I thought for sure that was 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
Hardy from the corner. Doesn't go. Falcon knocks the ball back to midcourt, but Mullally picks it up and will draw the foul, and that'll be number 1 on Amir Hardy. And that'll be team foul number 2. And we'll have our first substitution of the ball game. 2 new Lions heading onto the court. That's on the floor, so no shots just yet. Trayvon Red has entered the game, along with, I think, Alex Thompson just came in, or it might be Justin Gist. Thompson's the one moving around right now. Pass inside to Fountain, guarded well by Cooper. And he traveled, he dragged that foot. His momentum just carried him.
Guys of that size really got to prioritize using the right footwork because they're carrying a big load. They're carrying a big load, a good amount of weight. So they really got to prioritize keeping those feet on the ground.
Eagles now looking for their first lead. It's 9-8. Falcon would do it, and he does. Brian Falcon averages 13.9 points per game. He hit 16 against the Lions back on November 2nd. Well, our team has won, I believe, 3 out of their last 4. Had a comeback buzzer beater last week, and we have a foul that will send Jack Fountain to the line. I believe was called on Michael Carter. We don't have the player fouls working on the scoreboard, and it's very difficult sometimes to see the signal that the official gives. But we do have the live stats working, and that was correct. Jack Fountain will shoot 2. I don't have team stats for the Lions. And number 1 is up, and it is good. Made the shot. Eagles have won their last 3. They defeated Lamar Sports Academy, Rising Stars Academy, and a huge win, upset over Potter's House. Have you played them?
Yes, we have played Potter's House. They've got some guys over there.
That's a team that can light up a scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. Very offensive team.
We came back late in that game, and Jalen Hardy hit the three-pointer with just 2 seconds left to win the game 75-74. Josh, you know Coach Jones, right?
No, sir. I believe this is the first time we met. Yes,
Josh is a Trinity Christian graduate, former student, now friend of mine, and he's a member of the Lions, but unable to play due to injury, and he says he hopes to be able to play in the national tournament coming up.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good to meet you.
Eagles baseball having a good time this afternoon. They're leading at 9-3 in the bottom of the 5th. That's a 9-inning single game. The 2 teams split last night. Bob Jones won the opener 7-3, and Trinity Baptist won 8-3 in game number 2. Jacob Brigman picked up his 3rd win and 2nd consecutive complete game. And all 3 runs unearned. Gavin Williams has homered today. That's what I know of. There have been a lot of base hits for the Eagles. Of course, doing a basketball game, that's the main focus here this afternoon. Michael Carter with the 2-pointer, and it's good. His first basket, he averages 8.3. He scored 6 in the first meeting between these 2 teams. We're tied at an even dozen. This is the final game of the season for Eagles developmental basketball. And what a nice little touch shot from Trayvon Red, a good pull-up jumper.
Oh, absolutely. That's his game right there. He loves getting into that mid-range.
Later today, we have a doubleheader with Trinity College of Florida. The women's game will begin at 3. The men is scheduled to begin at 5. Both of them for you right here on TBC Eagles. Mitchell getting around Fountain, and the underhand layup is good, and that's the 2nd basket for Jesse Mitchell. He has 5 total points, and very fast transition up the court. Trayvon Red, is he always that fast?
Oh, yeah, that's his game right there.
Now, you're talking about getting up and down the court. Well, Josh, we got a timeout. We're going to play a little promo from the NCCAA, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds on TBC Eagles. It's been a fast-paced ball game so far, with the visitors leading 16-14, and both teams shooting the ball pretty well overall. Rep Center's at 44%. The Eagles are at 46%. They're both hitting their shots, and if they're not, they're getting offensive rebounds and putting them back in.
Second chance points.
Speaking of those rebounds, 8 for the Rep Center and 5 for TBC, and the Lions have 3 offensive rebounds. I think they were all by Malali. Or Alex Thompson, then he ended up getting the bucket. We're ready to resume play. It will be Eagles basketball with a chance to tie or take the lead with a three-pointer. Who are some of the toughest teams you played besides Potter House?
Besides Potter's House, I'd say one of the tougher teams we played was DME down in Daytona. They play a strong brand of basketball. Another tough team had to be IMG. IMG was another tough team. A little bit of competition. So, it's all about how you push through that competition and persevere and not let it get too much in your head and not make it bigger than what it is.
Eagles had some opportunities there and come away empty, and a good stop by the Lions. Again, the Eagles, they wasted an opportunity to score. And there's a wasted opportunity for the Lions as red is called for the travel. Now the Eagles again have an opportunity to tie it or take the lead. They will inbound over near the bench. Coach Brandon Raines, a TBC graduate and an NIT Bible College national champion, his first year as the developmental team's head coach. He's also an assistant coach for Zach Shank. And we'll see Coach Shank on this court a little while later. Brian Falcon ties it up with a beautiful move toward the basket. Eagles aren't afraid to get inside the paint and mix it up.
Oh, not at all, from what I'm seeing.
Lions hand the ball off to Gist. Pull back jumper, a little too strong. That's probably one of the toughest shots when you have to pull back.
Yep.
Your momentum's going back, but you have to shoot the ball forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I can agree on that one.
Jalen Hardy works his way around Alex Thompson for the basket. 5 points now for Jalen Hardy. Eagles do have a lead at 18-16. Don't rest on that because this is a high-scoring Lions team, and a foul will send, is it Gist or Gist? G-I-S-T.
Gist.
So Gist will shoot 2. And we'll see who got called for the foul. Looks like Jeriel Santana. His first. It's team foul number 4. Jesse Mitchell has 2. Michael Carter has 1. And Gist at the line. First of 2, in and out. That's frustrating. You shoot the ball well, it's halfway down, and somehow bounces out. It just defies the laws of physics.
Yeah,
I know about physics. I teach that.
I know it. You taught me.
So free throw number 2 for Gist. It is up, and it is off the rim, and Cooper pulls down the rebound. Eagles lead by 2. Outside to Hardy. And that is Cooper for 3. No good. I want to give a shout out to Michaela Johnson, whom you know quite well.
Yeah.
Any plans for the future?
Yes. Me and her have been together for 3 years now. She's currently playing soccer at Bruton Parker, and I'm proud of her no matter what she does.
I remember her here at Trinity Christian. She can play some soccer.
Oh,
you get to go play for Bruton Parker, then you know how to play.
Absolutely.
They don't mess around over there.
Not at all. Not at all. It's a strenuous work schedule that she's more than fit for, and she can succeed in anything she believes she can.
Oh, housekeeping duties right underneath the basket. Bruton Parker, especially their women's soccer team, always competing for a conference and even a national championship in the NAIA.
Absolutely.
Those programs, I say this all the time, Josh, players want the Division I offers. They're not always going to get them.
Right.
these programs are just as competitive, and the schools themselves are fantastic in the NAIA, the NCCAA, and really any level of college.
Absolutely, and it's only going to get more competitive due to the. Have you heard of the new JUCO rule, where you can play 2 years of JUCO and still have 4 years of NCAA eligibility?
I've heard that. I'd forgotten about it, but yes, I have heard that. So don't look down on lower levels.
Not at all.
Great competition, fantastic schools, and many of the players end up advancing. We've had players leave Trinity Baptist College and end up as high as Division II.
Wow.
So don't take it lightly if you don't get the offer you're looking for right away. There's a lot of good competitive college sports. Not when I was a teenager back in the 80s. About 6 to 7% of all high school athletes play any level of college sports. So if you get a chance to, take it. And speaking of taking it, that is taking it. I don't have a name for number 0.
Oh, that is Josh Tolchin.
Well, he took that shot. Say that name again, please.
Josh Tolchin.
Tolchin.
T-O-L.
Tolchin.
Yep.
We can write him on there very easily. Of course, in a JV game, it's not as stringent that you be exact on the roster as it is on the varsity level.
Right.
Of course, my sheets are unofficial. They're just for my own purposes so I can run my mouth. He is actually listed as number 2, but wearing number 0, and that's why I didn't recognize him.
Right.
There's a pass inside the paint and a good wall pass. Couldn't quite hold on. And it goes out of bounds over to the Eagles, who lead at 18-16. Neither team has scored for quite some time now.
Right. It's been a pretty defensive game. Seems like both teams have begun to slow the game down, and that's a nice dump off right there.
Well, there's a score for Michael Carter. He now has 4, and the Eagles lead by that margin. Jalen Hardy's the leading scorer on the court with 7, tied with Jack Fountain. And there goes Red inside, and that one, ball just wouldn't cooperate there. That was a terrific move. Falcon in the paint, finds Carter. The layup is good. Falcon with the assist. He was 1 assist shy last week of a triple-double.
Oh, yeah, that kid has vision. From what I'm seeing those past couple plays, that kid has vision. He can drive and see the floor, which is very impressive for somebody at his size.
He scored 20 points, had 14 rebounds last week, and 9. Couldn't quite get that 10th one.
Wow, that kid has a bright future ahead of him.
Now, you don't see too many triple-doubles anymore.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Jalen Hardy getting through a couple of defenders and drawing the foul. The basket will count. The foul is called against Jordan Austin. Be his first, and it's team foul number 2. And that will send Jalen Hardy back to the line. He is 1 for 2 so far. Came in at 67% in limited opportunities. And Gist will head back in, and Tolchin will head off. Eagles lead now by 8. Chance to make it 9 or 10. Or make it 9. This is a chance at a 3-point play. It's a little strong. Now looking to cut it down just a bit. Lions in the traditionally home whites, but they're the visiting team. And good to see some of these programs popping up in Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah. I believe this is the second year for the TRC program. And I like this for Jacksonville because we have a lot of talent here in basketball. It's unrecognized, and some kids really have to take the opportunity and take what they can get and come here and develop themselves as a player in person.
Justin wanted to dunk that, but he thought better of it. He jumped a little too soon and took the easy 2 points. So good recognition there.
And the kid can get up. I mean, the kid can get up.
That's to Shannon Williams for 3 off the glass. That's his basket. He scored 4 in the first meeting. He averages 4 points per game. And we have River City Prep and Jacksonville Athletic Academy also here in the River City. And programs popping up. River City Prep is well known for football also.
Oh, yeah, I've had a couple.
Some TCA graduates who played for them. Seth Bialik was their kicker.
Yep.
And a really nice move to the basket by Alex Thompson. He now has 6 points. It's 5-point TBC lead. Mitchell and Hardy ready to check in for Coach Raines. Ryan Falcon, he'll direct traffic. His way inside the paint, underhand layup, very high off the glass. He got a lucky bounce, but it counts.
That's his game right there.
Yeah, the saying goes, you create your own breaks.
Yep.
It's going to be Eagles ball with a 7-point lead and 6:10 left to go in the first half. 29-22 the score, and we're going to have Will Masbach come on in. Will is from Orange Park High School, stands at 6'8".
Oh, wow.
Possible you played against him.
Possible. It depends on what year he is.
I think he's a junior this year. Long pass to Jesse Mitchell.
Maybe, I believe I have my sophomore year.
And the ball gets away from Masbach, picked up by Gist. His pass to Mullally, though, behind him, but Mullally with a very good recovery. He puts it in for the basket to cut the deficit down to 5. Masbach in his 3rd season, he won a Bible College NIT National Championship a couple of years ago as a freshman.
Oh, wow.
Jesse Mitchell goes inside, gets the basket. Diego Fernandez, a man in the T-shirt standing up, helping the coach.
Yep.
He was part of that team as well that went up and won a national NIT championship.
Oh, wow.
And Ian Kennedy, who's now on the varsity, a teammate of Diego's, was a member of that team as well. So a lot of good developmental basketball has made its way through Trinity Baptist College.
I see.
Of course, Coach Pat Milligan, who's in the Eagles Hall of Fame, coached a number of the NIT teams to the national title.
Pat Milligan, does he have any relation to the
Thinking of Joel Milligan?
Yes, sir.
Pat's Joel's father.
Wow. Wow.
Of course, you know John Milligan as well, Joel's brother.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the Milligan family very well represented here at TCA. So
Absolutely.
Pat Milligan, a former athletic director and head coach here. He was the first member of the TBC Eagles Hall of Fame. He actually founded and started up the Bible College National Invitational Championship Tournament.
Wow.
And he won a few of those. The last one we held here, we held in his honor. And the women won that. They won 2 in a row in 2019 and 21. Remember, we didn't get to play in 2020, and that's all we'll say about that.
Yeah.
But they won 2 consecutive women's tournaments as well. So a lot of good developmental basketball coming through this court right here.
That's great. That's great.
It is 31-24, 5:13 left to go in the first half. And you notice I'm stumbling. I did the doubleheader baseball game last night. I've been doing some Jacksonville University as well. I did their women's game Thursday night. And I'm doing lacrosse over there tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to be a busy man, and I just hope I have a voice left after all that. I kind of sounded like that a little bit when I woke up this morning. Long pass to Amir Hardy, double team near the corner. Ball batted away. Hardy recovers the fumble. And we have a timeout called by TBC. And it'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Raines. Josh, let's catch our breath for a moment. We'll be right back in just a bit. On the baseball field, Trinity Baptist now leads Bob Jones 10-3 in the 6th inning. Gavin Williams has homered. There's a three-pointer by Falcon. It's good. NBA range. That's 11 points now for the sophomore from Puerto Rico. He likes to make it known he's originally from Puerto Rico, comes here from Orange Park.
Oh, wow.
And he has asked me to make sure I mention he is proud of his homeland, and we don't blame him for that.
Yeah, this kid can play some ball.
And a long three of his own for Trevin Red, who had a great shot right there. Some of these players, you give them that kind of a look, they're going to make you pay for it.
Shoot it, yep.
And they'll shoot it very well.
Absolutely.
Falcon thought about another three. Bounce pass, got away, looking for Masbach. Gist picks it up, trying to beat 3 defenders. Hands off to Red, who makes his way into paint. Finds a man inside. The shot no good. Masbach used the body, didn't get called, but may have thwarted the effort from Austin. And double team right near half court. Tough to keep that back foot still. He does that, and now we're going to have a 5-second violation. Great job by Austin and Malali on the defense.
Yep. Mulally prides himself on defense. He makes it known that he's not just a one-way player. He plays both sides of the floor. Really tall, lengthy forward. Stretch the floor pretty well.
They force Falcon to give up the ball on the 5-second rule. Ryan Onks and Gavin Williams have each driven in 3 runs for Eagles baseball as they're having a good time right now against Bob Jones trying to win that series. That one is for 3, a little wide to the right and out of bounds. A little soccer action by Alessandra Henriquez over there on the stage. She'll play pretty much anything. She's played softball. She's played basketball. If they need her to, she'll put on the soccer uniform too.
Oh, wow. That's an all-around athlete.
She's very athletic. She is also a member of the game management crew, so when she's not playing basketball, she's helping out in whatever capacity we ask her to do.
Very active around campus.
That's great. Stay involved. Makes you enjoy being in school more.
Oh, yes.
If you're involved, whether it's high school, college, the most you can get involved, you're going to really enjoy. You're not going to remember everything you learn in the classroom, but you're always going to remember the experiences, the friendships you make, and as you just said, and we have ourselves a foul. That's going to go against the Lions. I wish they would put it up on the board, but that's not available right now. Jordan Austin has 2 fouls, and Trevon Red was just called for his first. Great to have the live stats, though. We went many years without that.
Oh.
And once we got it going, I was able to put it to use. Yeah. Carter, pump fake, finds Hardy for 3. It is no good. And the ball punched away by Jordan Austin. Eagles, though, regain possession. 20 on the shot clock, now down to 15. And
wild pass.
Jalen Hardy's pass went astray, and somebody just lost a drink. Fortunately, that's all that ball hit because that had a lot of velocity on it.
A lot of gas.
It ricocheted off that concrete wall with almost just as much velocity. 34-27, 7-point Eagles lead. Austin, short jumper, it's good. That's a perfect example of not giving up on a play. You lose the ball, track it down,
right.
And Austin did a great job there. 5-point Eagles lead. Shannon Williams inside to Carter, who is pushed but no call. Hardy, that's Amir Hardy. Jalen Hardy's number 1. And Amir goes underneath and draws the foul, and that'll be Alex Thompson's first. And it's team foul number 4. And overall, foul-wise, Josh, it's been a pretty clean game.
Yeah.
We're 2:20 left, and neither team's in the bonus yet. This will be a 2-shot foul for Amir Hardy, who averages 3.8 points per game.
Seems like 2 very disciplined teams going at it right now.
And Hardy comes in at 57% from the line. He hits that first one. That's his first point, and he gives the Eagles back a 6-point lead at 35-29. And Hardy ready for free throw number 2. And it is good. In the second semester of play, all the Eagles teams have done a really good job at the line. If you look at the overall season numbers, it may not impress, but you compare first semester to second semester, Eagles at the line have been really good.
Oh, wow.
36-29 to score. Austin fights his way inside. His pass gets away, but Thompson keeps control. Then a traveling violation called against Logan Malawi. Tried to get around his defender. That happens a lot. You just can't keep the feet still.
Right. That's a lot of traveling violations for TRC Academy.
We have turnovers. We don't have them itemized, but that's turnover number 8. The Eagles have turned it over 6 times. Not a tremendous total, but pretty good high number for the first half.
Right.
Want to eliminate those turnovers. You're playing teams that can put points on the board. You don't want to give them free possessions.
Correct.
7-point TBC lead will resume play right now. Shannon Williams with a long pass to Carter. Hardy, couple of dribbles. It's Carter, and the basket is good. The assist to Jalen Hardy, the bucket to Michael Carter, and the Eagles now lead 38-29. And more Michael Carter, that's point number 6. Austin guarded by Hardy, goes in the paint, goes through 2 defenders, and draws a foul. So Jordan Austin will shoot 2. How's he done at the line this season?
That's our best free throw shooter right here, and he's very confident when he goes to the line. Let's see how he does on this one.
We don't have the numbers for the Lions, but I've seen them play before, and they can score points. Austin, though, misses the first free throw. Number 2 coming. Substitution, Gist back onto the court. And Austin misses both. You just had to say he's a good free throw shooter.
He let me down.
You know how often that happens. Say something, the opposite happens.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and try it. Eagles can't make a basket. Let's see if they prove me wrong. Shannon Williams will try to, and he does. That's a second three-pointer.
Crazy.
Boy, did I call that or what?
You called it.
But look at the response from Logan Mullally. That didn't take long for them to get the 3 points right back.
No, sir.
41-32, though, a 9-point Trinity Baptist lead. All right, you're going to miss the shot. We'll try it again. Why not?
I sure hope it doesn't work.
Let's see. Williams doesn't take it, gives it up to Carter. 12 to shoot. And Hardy pulls back. Shot clock now in single digits. 5 seconds. Hardy in the paint and a whistle. And a grab from behind goes against Mullally, so that is his first. Team foul number 6. Again, neither team in the bonus with 44 seconds, but that will change once the ball is inbounded because if there's another Lions foul, that would be number 7. Fountain will come out. Josh Tolshin will come in. 20 on the shot clock, 42 in the game clock. Hardy back to Falcon. That's a mismatch there height-wise. Mullally towers over Falcon, but Falcon doesn't really care about that. He gets the ball inside. The pass goes astray. And we have men on both sides jumping on top of the ball. And now a man slow to get up. You get Jalen Hardy falling on top of you, you're going to get up slowly.
You're going to get up slowly.
Jalen Hardy, a big man in his own right. That's going to send the Lions, it looks like, to the line. So that's foul number 7 by the Eagles. And it will be Tolshin. All right, go ahead and say he's a good free throw shooter. Let's see if it works again.
I think I'm gonna bite my tongue with this one. I'm gonna just let him shoot.
It'll be a 1-and-1. Talk about Jalen Hardy. He's 6'3", coming down on top of Tolshin. And the front end is no good. Ball goes out of bounds to the Eagles. 28.6. Eagles have the possession arrow as well.
The Lions should really clean up this free throw shooting.
Well, as a team right now, they are just 1 out of 6.
Wow.
And a bounce pass to Michael Carter, who's all alone, stayed outside the paint to avoid the 3-second call and made his way inside at the perfect time.
Yep, way to recognize the situation and get a bucket.
And a whistle on the shot. That foul will go against Amir Hardy. And that will be his first. And 2 free throws for Gist, who missed 2 just a few moments ago. 9.4 seconds left. Eagles lead 43-32. But if Gist makes them both, it'll be a single-digit margin. Number 1 is good. He just waited a little bit from your comment before.
Yeah.
It's now 10. And number 10 is shooting. Chance to get into single digits in the margin. It is no good. Ball batted around, out of bounds, and will stay with the Lions. That could actually be a break because now they have a chance at 2 or maybe 3.
Oh, wow.
So with 8.2 seconds left and a substitution, Jack Fountain will head back onto the court. Gist will head off. They want to get the big man with a chance to get a layup. He's right outside the lane. Pass around To Malali for three. It's good. Again, a break as that second free throw did not go in. It turned 1 point into three.
Yep.
And that was going to bring us to the halftime intermission. The Trinity Baptist College Eagles lead 43-36. Josh, we thank you for joining us here.
Thank you so much. Thank you
probably
for the
want to go watch your
opportunity.
team the rest of the day.
Yes, sir.
And always glad to see you. Come back anytime. You know how to contact me here at
Yes,
TCA
sir.
and TBC.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Josh
guys.
Morissette, a member of the Rep Center Academy Lions. As the Eagles go into halftime, leading 43-36. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half. You're watching developmental basketball on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to Eagles Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College as we're ready for the second half between the Rep Center Academy Lions and the TBC Eagles developmental team. Trinity Baptist leads 43-35. Leading scorer for TBC, Michael Carter with 10. 9 points each from Jalen Hardy and Brian Falcon. 7 from Jesse Mitchell. 6 from DeShannon Williams, and Amir Hardy has 2. Eagles will have the ball as we get things started in the second half. The leading scorer for the Lions, Logan Mullally, has 8 points. 7 each for Jack Fountain and Trayvon Red. 6 from Alex Thompson. Ali has 3, Justin Gist has 3, and Jordan Austin has 2, and we'll have our first foul of the second half. Jesse Mitchell will shoot 2 as a foul is called against TRC's Jack Fountain. That is his first. Mitchell has 3 fouls, the only player with 3, but he's at the line shooting 2 at the moment. 7 points, and the first free throw goes astray. Mitchell on the season came in 10 for 11 at the line. That first one did not go. The second one doesn't either, but he gets his own rebound. Another opportunity, Amir Hardy. Inside the paint, tried to get around Fountain, which is not easy to do. The shot did not go, and here come the Lions, a chance to cut into the deficit right away in the second half. Shot attempt does not go, and we have ourselves a tangle up and a jump ball. It will be Lions ball. TBC inbounded to start the half. Amir Hardy got his hands on the ball, kept Fountain from getting off the shot. 18 on the shot clock, and now Trinity Baptist will have the next possession arrow. That one is for 3 from Mullally. It's a little too strong and rebounded by Jesse Mitchell. On the baseball field, Bob Jones had a big inning in the 5th. They scored 5 times. Trinity Baptist leads 11-8. Long pass to Brian Falcon outside the arc. Works his way inside, and his pass is knocked out of bounds by Alex Thompson. Just 1 minute into the second half, neither team has scored just yet. The Eagles shot 60% in the first half. They made 4 3-pointers, and they were 3 for 5 from the line with 16 rebounds. Rep Center shot 47% in the first half. 3 to shoot. Falcon gets it off, hits the rim, but it's rebounded by the Lions, who hit 4 3-pointers of their own in the first half. They came alive at the end of that half. They're 2 for 8 from the line and pulled in 11 rebounds. Turnovers in the first half, 8 to 6. Not a tremendous number for either team. Kind of mid-range. There goes Austin through the defense and getting the bucket. He now has 4 points, and it is 43-37. That's the first score of the half for either team. Eagles wearing those blue jerseys. That's Falcon for 3. He had a wide open look, but a little too strong, and now the Rep Center with a chance to cut it closer. Mullally took exactly 2 steps and got the dunk, and he's now in double digits with 10 points. Coach Wesley Person, a former NBA player, leads the Lions. You heard Josh Morissette talk about him early in the ball game. Josh is down now watching his team from the bench. Mitchell, 3-pointer does not go. The Eagles are stone cold to start this second half. One is in the corner to Ali. Outside to Alex Thompson. And Thompson will call for Austin and dish it off. Shot clock now at 10. Austin guarded by Falcon. First of 3 on the home court this afternoon. Austin makes his way into the paint, misses the underhand layup. Hardy couldn't quite control the rebound, and this should be a jump ball. It's Trinity Baptist with the arrow. After this one, scheduled to begin at 3 p.m., women's basketball takes on Trinity College of Florida and will look for the season sweep as the Eagles defeated the Tigers down in Trinity, Florida, just a couple of weeks ago. The men will also try to complete a season sweep over Trinity College of Florida. That game is scheduled to begin at 5 p.m., and we'll have both of those for you right here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. The lead was 7. It is now 4. Hardy trying to make it 7 again, but doesn't. And a long rebound for Jordan Austin, who gets very quickly up the court, finds Fountain, who goes high off the glass. Contact with Falcon and no call. That basket is good, and a timeout for Trinity Baptist. Jack Fountain now with 9 points. So we'll pause here. We'll be back in just a moment. We're ready to resume play with Trinity Baptist seeing its lead cut from 7 at halftime down to 2. The Eagles have yet to score in this second half. They do have the ball, however. And they have Hardy, Falcon, Mitchell, Hardy. That's Amir and Jalen, and then Santana on the court. And their first pass after the timeout is stolen away by Austin. Outside to Thompson, a three-pointer is good, and the Rep Center now leads by 1. Alex Thompson from Melbourne, Florida. Actually, Melbourne, Australia. I misread that. Hits the three that puts the Rep Center ahead for the first time since early in the game, but Amir Hardy gets the lead back for TBC. 45-44, coming up on the 16-minute mark. On the baseball field, the Eagles are now batting in the bottom of the 7th, leading 11-8 over Bob Jones, the rubber game of a 3-game series. Fountain, turnaround jumper off the rim, gets his own rebound. A second chance is blocked by Santana. Fountain was looking for the foul, but did not get the call. Here's Falcon, a pump fake outside to Jalen Hardy. And Hardy will slow it down. Shot clock under 20. Falcon back near midcourt, guarded by Austin. Uses Hardy as a screen, then feeds Hardy inside the paint. And a whistle, a jump ball, and the arrow is with the Lions. As Hardy went up, hands grabbed the ball, so no body contact, no foul. And now Michael Carter will take over for Jeriel Santana. So good ball movement, but then very good defense by the Lions. Austin walks it across midcourt and finds Fountain at the top of the arc. There was a block, a second chance, no. Fountain won't get the third chance off, stripped by Carter, but then a whistle. And we'll see who gets called. That foul is going against the Lions. It'll be TBC's basketball. Second team foul of this second half, and it goes against Jack Fountain, and that is his third. Now we have the player fouls working on the board. Got that under control during halftime. And now Brian Falcon will walk it past the midcourt stripe. Eagles with a 1-point lead and a delay to reset the shot clock. And let's see how much time they put on there. And they're calling for 25 seconds. So the Eagles will inbound. Not exactly at midcourt, just a little bit on the offensive side. Mitchell, Carter, Amir Hardy, Jalen Hardy, and Falcon. Gist, Austin, Thompson, Red, and Mullally for the Lions. Bounce pass to Mitchell, and Red strips it away. And the Lions end up with possession. Mullally to Red, behind the back to Austin. Pass knocked down, but picked up by the Lions. Three-pointer, Alex Thompson, no. Rebound by Carter. Eagles have scored just 2 points so far in this second half. They saw their lead disappear. They've regained that lead, and it's now 1 when they led at 7 at halftime. That one's out of bounds, last touched by Red, and so the Eagles will have possession. It's still early in the second half, but a 9-2 run out of the gate for the Lions and a chance to make it 11-2, and they do. Full pass to Gist, who lays it in. He now has 5 points. And a 1-point lead for the Rep Center. Double team in the corner. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. 5 seconds ticked off the clock. So 25 on the shot clock. Eagles baseball just picked up a run in the 7th and now lead 12-8. That's good news. They're playing that game at Oakleaf High School because Trinity Ball-Yard is undergoing some maintenance. Jesse Mitchell goes off the glass and puts it in. So he now has 9, and he gives back the Eagles a 1-point lead. And once the Rep Center took a 1-point lead on a 3-pointer, it's been seesaw back and forth for the next few moments. And right now, Eagles lead by 1. Mullally back outside to Red. He'll take a 3. He'll hit it off the rim, and DeShannon Williams will pull in the rebound. Williams goes right up the middle, inside the paint, through 2 defenders, underhand, no. Mitchell, second chance, no. And Mullally with the rebound for the Lions. They can regain the lead. Austin gets by Falcon, runs into Carter and misses the shot. Falcon, a long football pass. It's complete. And then handed off to Jalen Hardy, who lays it in. Excellent job by DeShannon Williams, losing control, but he saw Hardy there, tapped it to his teammate, and allowed Hardy to get the points. Eagles now lead by 8. Falcon misses. Hardy's there for the second chance. 13 now for Jalen Hardy. And Trinity Baptist has reopened a 5-point lead. They ended up trailing by 1 and then a trade-off of leads, and now a 5-point lead for TBC. 12:52 left to go. It's been a very fast-paced ball game from the opening tip-off. Thompson guarded by Jesse Mitchell. To the right side of the paint, off the glass, off the rim, into the hands of Hardy. His pass, though, too short, intended for Carter and picked off by Austin. Red takes it up the court in the paint, off the back of the rim and through the cylinder. So Trevon Red now with 9, and it's a 3-point lead for TBC. Eagles trying to re-extend this lead. Carter outside to Williams, who thought about a 3, but Gist got right on top of him. Falcon back to Mitchell. Pump fake, now a 3. It is off the rim, and Gist pulls in the rebound. He was all alone underneath as everybody on both sides were heading back to the right side of the court. 12 minutes left and a 3-point Trinity Baptist lead. They led by 7 at the half. Their biggest lead has been 12. That ball spins around and drops in for Alex Thompson, who now has 11 and a 1-point margin for Trinity Baptist. Falcon is double teamed right by the bench. Hands this one off to Hardy. To the corner, Williams for 3, good. DeShannon Williams with his 3rd 3-pointer, and that's a big shot for the Eagles. They lead now by 4. Quick transition up the court, contact, no call. Austin with the layup, and we have ourselves a timeout. 11:24 left to go and a 2-point TBC Eagles lead. We'll be right back. The Eagles shot 60% in the first half. They started off very cold in the second, have made a few of late. They're back at 54%. The Rep Center shooting 42% overall. TBC has now hit 5 3-pointers. There have been very few free throws. 2 for 8 for the Lions, 3 for 7 are the Eagles. Falcon double teamed at the baseline. His pass goes astray. 2 Lions collide, but Red picks up the ball. Austin, pump fake, back to Red. Gets inside the paint, 1-on-2, no good. Williams pulls this one down. And Jalen Hardy up court. He has options. He's going to take it himself, draw the foul. Basket no good, but Hardy will shoot two. So 2 shots for Jalen Hardy, who is 1 for 3 so far today. The foul is against Alex Thompson, and that's number 3 on Thompson. And so Jalen Hardy, or check that, number 2 on Thompson. Hardy's first of 2, spins around and pops out. In a 2-point game, those free throws very important. Shannon Williams and Jesse Mitchell on the defensive side of the court. 4 Lions and 2 Eagles surround the lane. Alex Thompson back near midcourt for TRC. 2-point lead, could be 3 if this one goes through. Hardy with his second, it is good. So he now has 14 points, and he gives the Eagles back a 3-point lead. Jordan Austin will walk this one across midcourt, give the Lions an opportunity to set up a potential game-tying play. It's just a 3-point game with 10 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Williams nearly picks it off. Ball back to Gist, pulls up, little strong, it bounces off the backboard and drops in, and this free throw could tie it up. And a foul's called against Jalen Hardy. That's his first. And Gist got that one to go in off the glass. He now has 7 and a chance to make it 8, and if he does, he will tie the score. First team foul of the second half for TBC. The Lions have committed 3. And so Gist gets ready to shoot. And try to make it a 3-point play. This one is no good. And a whistle while the ball was still up in the air. And we're going to see what that call was about. A lane violation being called against Shannon Williams. That means Gist will get another opportunity. So he could still tie the score. And Gist sizes up the rim. Gets ready for the shot. Does not go, and Carter pulls down the rebound. And a long pass up the court. That is Andrew Yarbrough in the paint over Thompson, but does not get the shot. Thompson pulls in the rebound. Yarbrough trying to get over the 6'2 guard. That's Mullally, who himself stands at 6'8". He's from Perth, Australia. So 3 Australian players here in Jacksonville playing for former NBA coach or former NBA player, head coach Wesley Person. Mitchell, second chance, no. And Red picks it up, keeps it in bounds. Look at Yarbrough hustle back on defense, forcing Red to stop his potential fast break. 10 minutes left right now. It's the Eagles lead by 1. Thompson, turnaround jumper, it's good. And now the Rep Center leads by 1. 9:50 left in regulation. The way this one's going, I wouldn't be surprised if we had an extra frame. Mitchell to the right side, nearly lost control of the ball. That may have cost him the layup. And Red hustles up the court and makes it a 3-point lead for the Lions. Trevin Red now with 11. 9:30 left to go. Mitchell inside to Carter. Jump shot, good. For Michael Carter Jr., that's 12 points. And the Eagles are back to within 1. Red walks it across midcourt. Thompson back to Red after a pass to Austin first. Shot clock at 15. Lions in no hurry. They're looking for a good scoring opportunity. They may have it here as Gist fires off a 3. It's short. And Carter pulls in the rebound. Michael Carter has pulled in a pretty good number of rebounds. That's his 9th. Falcon off the glass, but he'll go to the line. So Brian Falcon will shoot 2. Right now, Falcon has 11 points, or make that 9. And he has not shot a free throw today. On the season, Brian Falcon comes in at 76% from the line. And he is 19 out of 25. And Falcon is just going to get a chance to catch his breath while they wipe up the floor. So we'll take a look at the baseball field. Still, it is 12-8 Eagles as the Bruins come to bat in the top of the 8th. Eagles had the bases loaded with nobody out and did not cash in the 7th. So Brian Falcon getting ready to shoot. He'll shoot 2. These are his first attempts. The first one could tie it. The second one could put TBC back out in front. Little more moisture to wipe up first. 8:51 left to go. Eagles softball is playing at the University of Fort Lauderdale later this afternoon. Their doubleheader begins at 5 p.m. I have put the video link on the softball schedule page on TBCEagles.com. So if you want to watch that, go to TBCEagles.com, softball schedule, and click on the video link. 58-57, now tied at 58. Ryan Falcon now with 10. And here comes number 2. It is good. Falcon now with 11. And Trinity Baptist is back out in front. A very seesaw affair throughout most of this second half after the Lions erased a 7-point halftime deficit to take the lead. That one is for 3. Mullally didn't go. This is DeShannon Williams up the left side. Coming up on 8.5 left. Williams guarded heavily by Austin. Couldn't get around his defender. 20 on the shot clock. Falcon outside to Williams from the corner for 3. Yes! DeShannon Williams with his 4th three-pointer. Right now, he is looking like the player of the game. Puts Trinity Baptist ahead by 4 at 62-58. Thompson works his way around Carter. Basket is good and 1. That will go against Michael Carter, his 2nd. And that'll also give Alex Thompson a chance at a 3-point play. Right now, Thompson has 15. And for Carter, his 2nd personal foul, team foul number 2. And Thompson at the line to try to make it a 1-point deficit. Free throw is good. So Alex Thompson does his job. He has 16 points, and it's a 1-point Trinity Baptist lead, 62-61. Mitchell takes the pass, collides with Thompson. Couldn't get either opportunity to drop in, and a rebound by Josh Tolson. And across the court goes Austin. He's guarded by Andrew Yarbrough. High pass to Thompson. Turnaround jumper is in and out. Carter with the 10th rebound. So Michael Carter now has a double-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds. Actually 12 points. He had 10 at halftime. Falcon. Oh, I thought he lost control, but it was a bounce pass to Carter, who goes inside the paint. Too much on the short jumper. And Jordan Austin hustling with the rebound across midcourt, feeding Red. And that one didn't go, but the second chance does from Logan Mullally. And for Mullally, that's now 12 points, and he gives his team back the lead. Red with the interception. The basket is good. 4 very quick points by the Lions. They lead by 3. 13 points for Trevin Red. Yarbrough to Carter, all the way across the court to Mitchell. One bounce, and he is blocked. Alex Thompson rejects Jesse Mitchell. And the Rep Center now looking for its biggest lead of the game. I believe their biggest lead so far has been 3. Right now it is 3. And now a ball stripped away by Yarbrough. Into the hands of Falcon. Feeds Carter in the paint. Ball got away. Brian Falcon, though, kept it in play. 20 on the shot clock. Shannon Williams has hit 4 3-pointers. He's outside the arc, firing for 5, but wide to the right. And the rebound and a reaching in foul will be called against DeShannon Williams. That is his first. It's on the floor. Team foul number 3. And the Lions will inbound with a 3-point lead and 6:26 left to go. They won the November 2nd matchup 78-64. Trying to get the season sweep. TBC looking to end its season here today with a win. And this is Jordan Austin. Kicks the ball outside. A 3-point shot, no good. And a rebound by Andrew Yarbrough. Across midcourt to Yarbrough, to the corner. Hardy thought about that 3, but didn't fire. He's guarded very well in the corner. Alex Thompson on defense, forcing a timeout called by Coach Brandon Rames. I'll take my timeout myself with the score 65-62 Lions. Back in a moment. On the baseball field, Trinity Baptist leads Bob Jones 12-9. The Bruins just scored a run, and batting in the 8th with nobody out, closer Drew Billings is coming in to pitch. He'll be asked to get a 2-inning, 6-out save. It is 65-62. And the ball is with the Eagles with 17 seconds on the shot clock and 5:58 on the game clock. Masbach takes the inbound pass. Finds Hardy inside. The ball spins around and drops in. Jalen Hardy now with 16. Eagles back to within 1. Trinity College women's team has just made its way into the gym. They're going to take the court against Trinity Baptist in about an hour and 10 minutes. Side to Malali. This one's for 3. It's well short, but a nice read by Josh Tolchin, who gets his first points of the game. And finds Masbach inside. Thompson knocks it away. I think they're just calling that out of bounds. No foul. Eagles will have the ball. No, they did call a foul. Or did they? Will Masbach is at the line. Okay, he's going to shoot. So they did say Masbach was in the act of shooting. Honestly, I wasn't sure myself. And Masbach will get 2. 60% on the season, and that first one goes in. That's important because it makes the deficit just 2 points. And number 2 from Masbach is also good. It's now a 1-point lead. Those are the first 2 points of the game for Will Masbach, who averages 5. Lions lead by 1. That's Tolchin all the way across the court to Austin, who runs the baseline, finds Tolchin in the corner. 3-pointer's well strong. Falcon with the rebound. Eagles a chance to regain the lead. It's been back and forth the entire second half. Falcon back at midcourt. Under 5 minutes left. Falcon guarded well by Malali. Shot clock at 17. Falcon in the paint, across the court to Yarbrough, who pump fake. And they back it up outside. Amir Hardy off the glass will go to the line. Didn't go, but Hardy will shoot 2. And the foul, I believe, was called. It's hard to see. I first saw a 0 being held up, but it's going against Trayvon Red, his second. And for Amir Hardy, the first of 2. It is good. He's now 3 for 3 at the line this afternoon. On the season, Hardy came in at 57%. He's done the job when needed to here today. That one tied the score. This one puts the Eagles back out in front. That's now 6 points for Amir Hardy, 4 of them at the line. 68-67, 4.5 left. 8 now. Austin guarded by Hardy. Lions work the ball to the far corner. Pass up to Thompson. He's double-teamed at the elbow. And a fadeaway jumper is good for Jordan Austin. That's a 2. He now has 12 points, and his team leads by 1. Hardy stripped of the ball, but a foul. Now, there were 3 Lions there. That's a 1-and-1 for Hardy. The foul is called on Logan Malali, his second. Team foul number 7. Amir Hardy has done the job so far today at the line. 4 for 4. And again, this could tie the score. And number 1 is good, so he will get number 2. That is number 7 for Hardy, point number 7. Free throw number 2 misses, a little strong, rebounded by Red. Eagles at the line, now 11 out of 17. Hardy taps the ball out of bounds, keeps Austin from getting off the shot or a pass. Lions, though, have possession with 23 on the shot clock. Red works his way into the paint, gets around Will Masbach, misses. Thompson pulls it down. Hardy got a hand on it, but Lions hold on to possession. And now a foul called against Amir Hardy. That'll be number 2. And team foul number 4. That'll be on the floor, so the Lions will inbound. They're looking to break a 69-69 tie. at the line. The Lions are just 3 out of 10, and we have ourselves a timeout. 69-69, 3:50 left. Baseball leads Bob Jones 12-9 in the top of the 8th, but the Bruins have the tying run at the plate with 2 outs. We're going to pause right here. We'll be right back. .350 left on the clock. We are tied at 69. And will inbound to Mullally. That one partially blocked by Jesse Mitchell. Pulled in by Falcon, and Hardy hustles up the court. And we'll see on the floor, they're going to say before the shot, but Josh Tolshin is called for the blocking foul. It will be 1-1 for Jalen Hardy. He has 16 points. He is 2 for 5 at the line. Of course, the Eagles fans saying that the foul should have been called on the shot. The ball went through, but they called it on the floor. Still, though, Hardy could put his team out in front. 3:41 left to go. Eagles as a team, 11 for 17. Hardy trying to tick that up just a bit, and he gets the 1-1 to go. So another shot coming. Hardy now with 17 points. And a chance to make it a 2-point margin. This one is good. Kind of volleyed around inside the rim before dropping in. And Hardy now with 18, the leading scorer on the court. Thompson with 16 for the Lions. 3.5 left. This one could go to either team. Tolshin takes the pass, finds Red at the top of the arc. Back to Tolshin, who'll shoot a 3. A little strong, but he gets his own rebound, and he gets the ball off Mitchell to go out of bounds and keep possession for the Lions. They will have 17 on the shot clock. 3:18 on the game clock. Austin will inbound. Thompson, Mullally, Tolshin, and Red are his teammates on the court. Falcon, Hardy, and Hardy, Mitchell, and Masbach for the Eagles. Masbach strips Austin, and the Eagles have a chance to extend this 2-point lead. 3 minutes left right now. Ryan Falcon finds Hardy in the paint. Lost control of the ball. Thompson may have knocked it away. Eagles hold on. That's Mitchell taking the pass and will go to the line. Mitchell looked a little frustrated that he didn't get the shot to fall, but he'll get 2 free throws. He has missed both his attempts so far today. 9 points, chance to make it 10 and extend this lead. 2:50 left to go. And Jesse Mitchell's first is good. He's averaging 12. That's number 10 for Mitchell. And number 2 from the sophomore as he sizes up the rim and converts. 11 points for Jesse Mitchell. A 4-point lead for TBC. 2-possession game. 2:45 left to go. Still anybody's ball game. Red looked like he thought about that 3. This time he'll take the shot. And he will hit it off the rim. Falcon couldn't quite get the rebound, but Austin stepped out of bounds. And the Eagles will get the ball. Austin might have been better off letting that ball go because Mitchell, before Austin touched it, was the last man. And so TBC catches a break and has possession with 2:34 left. And Trinity Baptist will inbound. They'll get a full 30-second shot clock. Masbach had to toe the line. He kept his feet in bounds. Hands off to Brian Falcon. Double teamed, and his pass goes astray. Mullally with Falcon coming from behind. Doesn't bother the big man who dunks it home. And Mullally pulls his team to within 2. That's 14 now for Logan Mullally. Eagles trying to respond with a score of their own, trailing or leading by 2, and a great feed from Hardy to Mitchell. And Mitchell lays it in. He has 13, and it's a 4-point lead once again. Jalen Hardy, I'm going to call him today's player of the game. That's Thompson, gets the basket and one. The foul will go against Will Masbach. And Alex Thompson, a chance to make it a 1-point game. Jalen Hardy at the moment with 18 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. He is today's player of the game, barring anything unusual to break that. Alex Thompson, a chance to make it a 1-point game. Eagles baseball will now come to bat in the bottom of the 8th, holding on to that 12-9 lead. Bob Jones loaded the bases, got just 1 run. And so it's 12-9 Eagles, bottom of the 8th. Alex Thompson tries to make this game a 1-point margin, and he does. Thompson now with 17. He's hit both free throw attempts. Falcon double teamed on the sideline, loses the ball, but it hit the sideline after Austin knocked it away and gets called for a reach in. And for Jordan Austin, that's personal foul number 3, team foul number 10, so double bonus shooting for Brian Falcon, who is 2 for 2 this afternoon. And on the season, Falcon a very good 76%, not counting today. At the moment, he is 21 for 27, 22 for 28. That's an even dozen now for Falcon, who averages 13.9. More importantly, makes it a 2-point lead. This could make it a 3. And it is good. 3-point lead with $1:50 left to go. 7-74. Austin in the paint and gets the underhand layup to go. That's 14 for Jordan Austin. Falcon at midcourt. Try to use up a little bit of clock. 1-point lead for the Eagles. They've won their last 3 in a row, trying to finish the season on a 4-game winning streak. And these players will join the varsity roster as Mitchell fires off a 3 off the rim. Thompson pulls in the rebound. And Alex Thompson will slow it down, give his opportunity for the Lions to get off a good shot. Any kind of a score will take the lead, except the free throw, of course. And Will Masbach uses his body to block a shot. Falcon hustles up the court, then slows it down. It's a 1-point game. Eagles looking to extend. Under a minute to go. And Mitchell over near the bench. 10 to shoot. Definitely want to get that shot off. Mitchell turnaround jumper off the rim. Masbach couldn't hold it. We'll see whose ball as it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball, and they will get 20 seconds on the shot clock. Mitchell bounce pass to Jalen Hardy. In the paint, and he travels. Left his feet and came down still with the ball. There is a whistle. They didn't give that kind of indication, and referee, I hope he's all right. He looked hunched over, but he might have just been checking on some moisture on the floor. They're going to count a basket and call a foul and send Jalen Hardy to the line. So Jalen Hardy with a chance now to make it a 2-possession game. So credit Hardy with the basket. He has 20 points now. And Jalen Hardy could make it a 4-point game with 35 seconds left. That's a 2-possession game if this shot goes through. And they're holding on as Coach Person wants an explanation of that last call. The officials are going to get together and make sure they got it right. It took a while for the final call to come out, and we're still waiting for the verification. So Hardy got the ball to go. He's ready to take his shot. Already called him today's player of the game. And a massive free throw coming to make it a two-possession game with 35 seconds left. The call will stand. Basket is good. And Hardy now ready to shoot. He has hit 3 in a row. And he sizes up the rim. Big free throw for Jalen Hardy. It is off the rim and into the hands of Alex Thompson. A three-pointer would tie it. They don't necessarily have to have the three. But if they get a two, they definitely want to get a quick stop. And that is Jordan Austin outside to Red. He can shoot the long range. He goes for the tie. It's short. Austin with the rebound. Back outside. Another opportunity. This one spins around. Doesn't drop. Little volleyball action, and Mitchell has it. And a timeout. Or is it a foul? Let's see which one happened first. They're going to call the foul and send Jesse Mitchell to the line for two. Double bonus. That shot by Red was in and spun around and did not finish the trip, or this game would be tied. So Jesse Mitchell at the line, just one of two, seals the win for the Eagles. Right now, he has 13 points, and that one does not go. So if this one does not fall through, there are 4 Lions there. They have a chance at a game-tying 3. That's happened to the Eagles varsity this season on this court. We're going to see now if it happens again to the JV team. Thompson to Austin. A whistle will nullify the shot as we have a timeout called by Coach Person. Now we'll have to see how much time gets put on the clock. We'll be back in a moment. The clock has been set to 1.6. The Lions have possession. They have to get a three-pointer. They will send Mullally, Austin, Gist, Thompson, and Red onto the court. The Eagles, Masbach, Amir Hardy, Santana, Mitchell, and Falcon. 1.6. Austin guarded by Masbach. He has to give them the step. Gist for the tie. No. And a rebound will end the ball game. Score, Trinity Baptist College wins it 79-66. Our player of the game, Jalen Hardy, with 20 points. He also had 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Quickly, Jesse Mitchell, Brian Falcon, each with 13. DeShannon Williams and Michael Carter, 12 each. Amir Hardy, 7. Will Masbach, 2. For the Lions, Alex Thompson leads with 19. Trevon Red and Logan Mullally each with 13. Jordan Austin, 10. Jack Fountain, 7. Justin Gist, 7. Fountain, 9. Ali, 3. And Josh Tolshin with 2. That will do it for the developmental game. The women's basketball game will begin at 3 p.m. against Trinity College of Florida. One last check of the baseball game. It's 12-9, bottom of the 8th. Eagles threatening. And I'll keep an eye on that, and the final score will be on our site very soon. We're going to stop right here and start up a new feed for the women's game against Trinity College of Florida here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network.